Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews, and thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful day here in Virginia. Today I have the brand new Tsuyosa Shore Automatic from Citizen. This is model number NJ0230-59L. Think of this as like a Diet Promaster. Anyway, let's check this thing out. Alright guys, check out my Amazon shopping channel after the video if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. I don't have this one on there, but head on over there if you want to check out some of my old watches that I've reviewed long time ago, and a whole bunch of current ones. Anyway, y'all know I get a super small little commission if you buy from my channel, so whenever you do that, I really do appreciate it. So this is typical non-Promaster Citizen packaging. You got your outer sleeve here, then you've got this inner box that opens up like this. Got a little piece of foam. There's your first look at the watch. I don't know if y'all can see that really well. Anyway, there you go. Again, it's like a Diet Promaster. Nice little watch. I mean, not my favorite thing that Citizen's ever come out with, but it's nice. It's definitely nice. All right, let's go ahead and take this off the pillow. Inside, you get like a little pamphlet that tells you to go on Citizen's website for the warranty and the manual and all those stuff. You get a little warning about a battery, which I don't know why that's in here because this doesn't have a battery. And it looks like you get a little silica packet right there too. So let's get started with this review. And first I want to thank Saltzman's Watches out of Rhode Island. Make sure you talk to David or Richard. They're a great bunch of guys to work with. Make sure you also check out their website. They have tons of other great brands like Hamilton, Citizen, Tissot, G-Shock, Oris, Breitling, Tag, and many more. And make sure you stay tuned for the coupon code later in the review. But most of y'all know it, they watch my channel. So anyway, make sure you stay tuned for that. And again, I'm switching up my format a little bit where I'm not going through all the specs over here on the left-hand side. Guys, it just takes too long, but I will make sure to put all those specs down there in the description field. So if you want to nerd out and check out, you know, what's the case size, 40 millimeters, what's the thickness, 13 millimeters, and all the other stuff, again, make sure you check down there in the description. I'm just not going to go over all that stuff in like a long format anymore. So anyway, this is a really cool watch. It's kind of generic looking in a way, but the details, it kind of shines in the details. Like there's like a little chrome border around each index. It's got a nice bezel, 120 click unidirectional bezel. The handset is a little bit wider than normal than you would see on a Citizen watch like this. You got your little lollipop there at the end. You got a Cyclops over there on the date, and that is a little controversial. I personally like Cyclops. I think they actually help. Not much writing other than the Citizen logo up here at 12 and the automatic text down there at 6. Good looking watch, man. Again, it's like a Diet Promaster. Now, there are a couple things on this one that I'm not a big fan of. This crown, this recessed crown, it's just a little hard to access, and I know that's kind of the point. But it's a little hard to access. I mean, it's easy to push in and pull out, but it's just a little hard to manipulate because it's right next to the case like that. It does have an excellent winding sound. That's a little bit of a, I don't know, like horology kink. I don't know how to explain it. But if you listen, and I'm going to turn the sound up so you can hear it wind, it's got a really cool winding sound. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to hear that, but anyway, it's I'm a nerd, man. Anyway, it does sound really good when it winds. It's like a high pitched, like jet engine type of noise. Again, I'll try to, I would have tried to turn up the volume so y'all could hear that. But anyway, the bracelet is kind of like a Jubilee thing going on, even though it's a 3-link. It's a little loose for my liking. That's just me. It is an integrated bracelet. It starts at 22 millimeters up here, then goes down to 18 millimeters. Obviously solid links. I mean, it's a quality watch. I mean, it's a Citizen, so it's a quality watch. You do have your machine scissor clasp. I would expect nothing less. Obviously, it's stainless steel. You got your Citizen branding right there on the buckle. You got your 2-button push deployant right there, which is pretty cool. Looks like the outer link, part of the links is kind of brushed. The inner part is a little more shiny. The back of the watch, of course, you get a skeletonized case back with the Citizen movement. What's this, the 8210? Yeah, you get about 42 hours of power reserve with that. Not much, no perlage, no Cote de Genève on there. I mean, it's just a pretty utilitarian movement, and it gives you all the information you need, like sapphire crystal and water resistance and all that stuff. So there you go. This comes in a couple different colorways. Here's also the tag sticker right there. So $495. If you buy one from Saltzman's, you will pay nowhere near that, which is nice. I mean, it's a nice watch. Again, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of generic, but then again, it's great on the little details. It comes in one other colorway. It's a gold and green. Not my thing, but I mean, it's okay. But I mean, it's just, nice applied indexes. I really like the indexes. That gives it kind of that bling factor. Really nice indexes. The bezel, super nice. 120 click unidirectional. And of course it's going to line up because it's a Citizen, not a Seiko. So let's go ahead and line this thing up here. Boom, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Size of the case, you got a little bit of angular action going there. It's a nice watch, guys. Again, it's just not super exciting. It probably wasn't meant to be. It's not a Promaster, so you are getting 100 meters of water resistance as opposed to a regular Tsuyosa that has 50 meters of water resistance. So they wanted to amp up the water resistance just a little bit. So, I mean, it's a cool watch. Again, not the most exciting thing in the world, but hey, man, it's a great little watch. Nice watch. All right, let me go ahead and try it on. Then we'll get you a Lume shot. Let me get this tag out of the way here. All right, got the tag out of the way. Let's go ahead and try this thing on. I think it's going to be a smidge big, or maybe not. Wow, that fits great. It could probably stand to lose maybe one link. It does have, what, 2 micro adjusts, and I'll show you those here in a second. The rotor is kind of loud when it winds. That's crazy. So, yeah, the rotor's kind of loud. I wouldn't have expected that. Anyway, there it is on the wrist. Let me show you those 2 micro adjusts, but you're definitely probably gonna have to take out a link. Does it have micro adjusts? Did I just lie to you? Yeah, it's got 2 tiny ones right there, just 2 little positions. So you could tighten it up just a smidge, but you're probably gonna have to take out a link. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and kill all these lights. Let's get the Lume shot. Man, that rotor is loud. It's kind of loud. I mean, not like crazy loud, but it's definitely loud. All right, let's go ahead and kill all this stuff. I'll try to get some audio of that, that rotor winding, by the way. All right. You got Citizen's Natulite for the Lume. Nice Lume, definitely. Really nice. It kind of reminds me of that Seiko. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. For some reason, it reminds me of that Seiko for some reason. I can't remember the name of it. Daggone it. Anyway, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen for you. It's a decent Lume. Let me see if I can get some audio of this thing winding, the rotor moving. Let's turn all the lights on. Yeah, I think y'all heard that. That was pretty loud. Anyway, so tell me what y'all think of this thing. I'd love to know your thoughts. If you want to get one, head on over to Saltzman's. Again, they're $495. But if you use my code MAV20, you get 20% off your entire order. That's going to save you $100 on this thing. So that brings us down to $396. And again, that code might not apply to their more expensive Swiss watches from, like Breitling, Tag, Oris, etc. Make sure you call them first before you try to apply that code. I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to give you maybe a little bit of the code, or maybe they might give you all the code, the whole 20% off. Who knows? Anyway, call them and check that out. And again, guys, that's been about it for this one. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do that. And I've got another review coming tomorrow, which will be Sunday by the time y'all see this. So we have 2 reviews this weekend. So anyway, guys, that's been about it for this one. I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.